Heartbreak. Have you ever felt like your world is falling apart because someone you deeply cared about is no longer a part of your life? How do you move forward when the emotional weight feels unbearable? And most importantly, how can you transform this pain into an opportunity for growth? In this video, we're diving into how Stoic philosophy, a timeless approach to understanding life, can guide you through the challenges of heartbreak. By the end, you'll not only gain clarity on how to cope with the pain, but also learn how to turn it into a stepping stone for personal growth. If you're ready to heal and evolve, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share this video with anyone who might need it. Let's get started. Heartbreak is a universal human experience. Whether it's the end of a romantic relationship, unrequited love, or even the loss of a deep connection, the emotional impact can feel overwhelming. You might find yourself replaying memories, questioning your worth, or struggling to imagine a future without this person. Take Sarah, for instance. She had been in a relationship for 5 years, investing her hopes, dreams, and even her identity into the partnership. When it ended abruptly, she felt untethered, as if the foundation of her world had crumbled. Memories of shared laughter and plans for the future haunted her, making her question whether she could ever feel whole again. This sense of loss is something many can relate to, whether their heartbreak comes from a breakup, rejection, or unreciprocated feelings. These feelings are valid. Heartbreak is not just an emotional reaction. It can manifest physically, causing fatigue, loss of appetite, or even a sense of despair. Studies have shown that heartbreak activates the same regions of the brain associated with physical pain, which is why it can feel so unbearable. While it's tempting to suppress these emotions, perhaps by diving into work, seeking distractions, or numbing the pain, acknowledging and validating them is the first step toward healing. It's important to remind yourself, as Sarah eventually did, that healing is a process and not a destination. At its core, Stoicism is about mastering your mindset and focusing on what you can control. This ancient philosophy, popularized by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, provides a practical framework for navigating life's challenges, heartbreak included. First, understanding control. One of Stoicism's foundational principles is the dichotomy of control. It teaches us to differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot. In the context of heartbreak, you can't control the actions or feelings of the other person. However, you can control how you respond to the situation. Consider John, who struggled after his partner chose to end their relationship. Initially, he fixated on what he could have done differently to prevent the breakup. This rumination only deepened his pain. Then, inspired by Stoic teachings, he began to shift his focus. Instead of agonizing over the past, John started journaling his thoughts daily, reflecting on his emotions, and setting small, achievable goals to rebuild his confidence. This practice reminded him that while he couldn't change his ex-partner's decision, he had complete control over how he chose to move forward. By focusing on your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you reclaim your sense of agency. Instead of dwelling on what you've lost, you can shift your attention to how you'll rebuild and grow. This shift in perspective doesn't erase the pain, but gives it purpose, turning it into a catalyst for self-improvement. 2. Accepting reality. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Acceptance doesn't mean you're okay with the situation. It means you recognize it for what it is. By embracing reality, you free yourself from the burden of wishing things were different. Think about Maria, who faced heartbreak when the person she loved didn't feel the same way. For weeks, she clung to the hope that they might change their mind, replaying every conversation and searching for hidden meanings. It wasn't until she embraced the reality of their feelings that she began to heal. Instead of seeing their lack of reciprocation as a reflection of her worth, Maria reframed it as an opportunity to find someone who truly aligned with her values and desires. Acceptance is not resignation, it's empowerment. It's saying, "This is my reality, and I will navigate it with grace and resilience." Maria's journey reminds us that while heartbreak can feel like an ending, it's also a beginning, a chance to grow, rediscover yourself, and prepare for a future built on authenticity. By practicing the Stoic principles of control and acceptance, you're not dismissing the weight of heartbreak, but equipping yourself with the tools to carry it more effectively. Remember, heartbreak is not the end of your story. It's a chapter that shapes who you're becoming. Heartbreak often magnifies negative thoughts. You might believe you'll never find love again, or that the relationship's end defines your worth. Stoicism encourages us to challenge these perceptions and reframe our thinking. 1. Separating fact from interpretation. In Stoic practice, it's essential to distinguish between facts and the stories we tell ourselves about those facts. For example, fact, the relationship has ended. Interpretation, I'll never be happy again. Consider Jane, who recently went through a breakup. At first, she believed her ex-partner's departure meant she was unlovable. However, through journaling, she realized that the breakup was a result of incompatible goals, not her personal inadequacy. By challenging her initial interpretation, she replaced the narrative of rejection with one of clarity and acceptance. By recognizing that interpretations are within your control, you can replace self-defeating narratives with empowering ones. Ask yourself, what am I adding to this situation with my thoughts? Is it helping or harming me? This conscious shift can transform how you process emotional pain. 2. Reframing challenges as opportunities. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." While heartbreak is painful, it's also an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. Consider what this experience is teaching you about your values, boundaries, and capacity for resilience. Take Mark's story. After his long-term partner left him, he initially felt devastated. However, over time, he realized the relationship had stifled his creativity and personal growth. He began painting again, something he had abandoned during the relationship, and discovered a new sense of purpose. What seemed like an insurmountable loss became a turning point in his life. Heartbreak can reveal hidden strengths. It forces us to confront discomfort, which can ultimately deepen our self-awareness and resilience. Reflect on moments when you've grown stronger through adversity. Let this breakup be another chapter in that narrative. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of finding value in every experience, even painful ones. Reflecting on the lessons learned from heartbreak can help you move forward with a greater sense of purpose. First, gratitude for the positive moments. While it's natural to focus on the pain, consider the positive aspects of the relationship. What did it teach you about love, connection, or yourself? Gratitude doesn't erase the hurt, but it can provide a balanced perspective. For instance, Sarah, after her breakup, found solace in remembering the kindness and laughter she shared with her ex-partner. While the relationship didn't last, those moments helped her realize her capacity to love deeply. This gratitude enabled her to approach future relationships with hope rather than bitterness. Take time to list the lessons and joys the relationship brought you. This practice shifts your focus from loss to growth, fostering a more balanced emotional state. 2. Growth through reflection. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good. Use this time to reflect on your own needs, desires, and aspirations. What kind of relationships do you want to cultivate moving forward? How can you become the person you aspire to be? Imagine David, who realized through reflection that he had often ignored his own needs to please his partner. Post-breakup, he began setting boundaries and pursuing hobbies he loved, like hiking and photography. Over time, he became more confident and clear about the kind of partnership he wanted. Heartbreak, while painful, can be a profound teacher. By looking within and aligning your actions with your values, you can emerge from the experience stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future. Healing from heartbreak is a journey, not a destination. Stoicism offers practical tools to help you move forward with strength and resilience. Let's explore how you can transform this challenging experience into an opportunity for growth. 1. Practice self-compassion. Recognize that healing takes time. Be patient with yourself and avoid harsh self-criticism. Imagine you're consoling a close friend who has just gone through a heartbreak. You wouldn't belittle their feelings or rush their recovery, so why do it to yourself? Instead, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding. For example, Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us to accept events as they are and to be gentle with ourselves when faced with adversity. Consider journaling your thoughts or affirming your progress each day, even if it feels small. These acts of self-compassion lay the foundation for healing. 2. Focus on personal growth. Heartbreak can be a catalyst for transformation. Instead of dwelling on what you've lost, think about what you can gain. Use this time to explore new hobbies, set personal goals, or deepen your understanding of Stoicism. For instance, Epictetus taught that challenges reveal our true character. Perhaps you've always wanted to learn a new language, start painting, or even join a fitness class. Imagine the sense of accomplishment you'll feel as you channel your energy into something productive. A woman who turned to hiking after a breakup once shared how each step up a mountain symbolized her climbing out of despair. Stories like these remind us that personal growth can be empowering and transformative. 3. Build a support system. While Stoicism emphasizes self-reliance, it also acknowledges the importance of community. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family, or seek out like-minded individuals who can help you navigate this journey. Seneca wrote extensively about the value of friendship, describing it as a mutual exchange of support. Share your feelings with a trusted friend, or join a community group centered around a shared interest. For example, some people find solace in joining online forums or attending meetups for those interested in philosophy or personal development. These connections remind you that you're not alone and that others have walked a similar path to healing. Heartbreak may feel like the end, but with the guidance of Stoic philosophy, it can also mark a new beginning. By focusing on what you can control, challenging negative perceptions, and finding meaning in the experience, you can transform pain into strength and emerge as a more resilient version of yourself. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more insights on relationships and personal growth. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow. See you in the next video.